Well, good afternoon and welcome to another WNEG Goes Back to School. Today we're at Stevens County Middle School, and we're going to be talking with the middle school as well as the 5th grade academy a little bit later on in our program. And we're joined by the principal, Paul DeFore. And Mr. DeFore, glad to be back here at Stevens County Middle School.
Thank you. Always glad to have you join us. We're excited about this school year.
Tell us how things have gone so far.
Well, we're off to a great start. We always are excited to welcome some new staff, so I wanted to highlight them real quick. We have Susan Akers joining us as a chorus teacher, Brady Franny for social studies, Brett Steele, social studies, Christina McCall, math, and Dawson Sarles in science, so we are excited to have them on board. We were excited to introduce our students to a new weight room this school year. We've actually doubled the size of our weight room, so we're going to be able to impact more students and get more kids in the weight room. So I know that we're excited about that. The high school is also excited about that, for us to be able to impact more student athletes that way. Safety vestibule, you know, we talk about safety every single school year. We've added a safety vestibule at the front of our school, so now when you get scanned in, you do have to approach one of our secretaries at the front desk there. No one's able to get in without our approval, so that's the main thing. That's great. That all of our people are checking in the way they're supposed to. We have a new SRO this school year, SRO Loggins, and he does 2 or 3 campus walks every single day, checking all exterior doors. So again, safety is our #1 priority. And the second thing that we're most excited about is the fact that we are a Leader in Me school, and we are, this is year 2. Last year we rolled that out to our staff, and this year we're rolling out Leader in Me to our students, and it's going well. Joining me today is 2 of our co-coordinators on our Lighthouse team. And our Lighthouse team really is our leadership team. They're the ones responsible for kind of getting the plan together in the implementation and rollout. But I've got Keremy Cobb and Phoenix Roberts here today, and they're going to talk a little bit about Leader in Me and what it means to be a Leader in Me school.
All right, very good. We'll start. Keremy, you want to tell us a little bit about Leader in Me a little bit?
Sure. So Leader in Me is a program based off of the 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. Franklin Covey and his foundation have written several books of 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, highly effective families, athletes, teens. There's a lot of varieties of his book that he wrote. But it's essentially based off of those 7 habits. And so our students have been doing weekly lessons to start learning what those habits are. They are to first be proactive. Second is to begin with the end in mind, know where we're going so that we can make a plan of how we want to get there. Putting first things first. That means work first, then play. So we want to work hard and get our things accomplished, but then also have fun in that as well. And then habit 4 is to think win-win. And that's having a mindset that everyone can win. It doesn't have to be my way or your way. So if I win, you lose, or if you win, I lose. We can have mutual agreements that help us both win. And then number 5 is to seek first to understand and then be understood. This has come in handy for us and has helped us have conversations, I know at least in the counseling department, when we're having conflict, disagreements with each other, we don't see things the same way, being able to really listen first and understand where that person's coming from, and then have your opportunity to share and be understood. We practice, active listening and things like that when we're using that habit number 5. Habit number 6 is to synergize. So better is together. When we can work together and we can use everybody's ideas. Everybody has something to share and to contribute, and when we can put all that together, that is better. And then the 7th habit is to sharpen the saw. So that is renewal for ourselves, whether that is in our mind, in our spirit, our body, our heart, physical exercise, meditation, listening to music, tapping into our other creative, doing art and things like that, to help us renew ourselves and be ready to work hard again the next day. So those are our 7 habits that we're working on and teaching our students about, and we're already seeing a positive impact from develop, already the development of these habits.
And a great thing, Phoenix, too, is these are our habits that not only can you use here in school, but that you can take it with you the rest of your life as well. Yeah.
These 7 habits have just been, we've already starting to see an impact in the school, especially with not just students, but with faculty as well. Everybody having a common language. The students that started school were introduced to these habits in kind of like intro lessons the first 8 days. They spent a day on each habit to kind of get a quick intro. And now we're to the point where we're doing weekly lessons about a month, 2 months at a time, focusing and diving in on one habit. And we'll have one weekly lesson a week now to really dive in to the nitty-gritty of each habit. Some things we're already doing in this school, we're trying to align a lot of things we do because we are Leader in Me with the 7 habits. A lot of them aligning with the leadership within the school, the culture, and our academics. One thing is we spent time this summer developing a student lighthouse team or a student leadership team. Was being proactive on that, and we have about 3 to 4 representatives, boys and girls, from each grade who serve as our student leadership team. And some things they do is they also help coordinate, and they are getting to the point where they can lead these Leader in Me lessons on their own to their peers. When we have new students in the school, they give these new students tours of the school, trying to make them feel at home. They also help with open house, and they're helping in many other ways, and we're trying to align that with everything we do. Our students are already starting to begin with the end in mind and have a plan. They're working now on what we call our WNEGs. And WNEG is just an acronym for wildly important goals. So learning how to goal set, learning how to take actions to those goals, to achieve them, how they're measurable. So that is one thing. So we're on habit 2 right now, with the begin with the end in mind, and we're trying to teach them how to have a plan, how to set a goal, how to define the outcome before we act, and how to live by that, and try to almost have a personal mission statement, how we're going to reach our goals each day in life. One thing we're doing as a school is an attendance challenge with students and faculty. We're trying to begin with the end in mind. We're trying to put first things first, work first, then play. Together is better. So if we're not here all together every day, it's hard to synergize and hard to focus on that habit number 6. But just to sum it up, we're already seeing improvement, not just in the classroom, but in our extracurricular activities, in the hallways, at lunch. And students are excited about this, faculty is excited about this, and I'm really excited to see what Leader in Me has for us in the future.
Yeah, as a coach, you can see it move over to the field as well, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, very good. All right, very good. Anything else about Leader in Me to add today?
We're excited to really see our student leadership develop. That's something I think that's been very exciting for us to kind of help get going, but then where that translates into them becoming excited about it, them saying, hey, can I help lead in this way, is just exciting. So yeah, to see them start to teach some of these lessons, and sometimes it's things that they're coming up with, not that we're coming up with. They say, hey, I see a need for this area, can I help do that? And allowing them that opportunity to do that and really see the students take ownership of leading and of their own learning.
Very good. All right. That's a wonderful program, it sounds like, Mr. DeFore, and got a couple of great co-coordinators right here.
Absolutely. We're excited about all that's going on at SCMS this year.
Yeah, very good. So we're going to meet some of the students and other things that are going on here at Stevens County Middle School coming up next, right?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Thank you.
All right, now joined by members of the Stevens County Middle School Rebels softball team along with us. Introduce yourselves and what position you play, if you would.
I'm Casey Wallace. I'm a pitcher.
I'm Alana Thurman, shortstop. Eva Kate Powell, and I play first base.
All right. Casey, tell us about how things going so far this year for the softball team.
So this season, our record is 5-1, and today we have a game against Hart, and tomorrow we have one against Franklin.
Yep. So for folks out there listening, this is airing, of course, on Thursday. We recorded a couple of days before, so some big games this week. And the Lady Rebels have been such a great softball program. Take us through a little bit of your team this year. Tell us about the team. Break it down a little bit for us.
Yes, sir. So our team is consisted of 9 eighth graders, we play, but everybody on our team plays a very important role in every win and loss that we have this season. And as we continue to go through this season, we just hope to continue to win and continue to be leaders.
Yeah, very good. All right. How have you been hitting this year?
We've been hitting pretty good. Towards the beginning of the season, it wasn't as good as we are now, but now we're hitting the ball.
Mm-hmm. And tell us about your defense a little bit.
Well, our defense, we have a very strong defense, but sometimes, mistakes happen. But we do good. I think that as a team, we talk each other up, and that's like one of the most important things, as a team, to have a strong bond and build. Mm-hmm. So.
Yeah, the amazing thing I've always been amazed with softball is it's a little bit different than baseball.
Mm-hmm.
You could pitch pretty much every game, right? So
Yeah.
is that what you do?
Yeah, pretty much, unless we play somebody that's not like Raven or Habersham. I mean, I don't pitch the whole game, but I can definitely come in if we need help.
So is that a shot at Raven or Habersham there?
Oh, no.
Just kidding with you. So tell us how long each of one of you been playing softball in your lifetime.
Ooh, I'd say probably about 5 or 6 years. I think I started in 2018, 2019, so that evens out to 5 or 6. So, yeah.
I think for me, I've been playing since 5th grade. I used to play baseball as a kid, and then 5th grade I had to change over to softball to play for the middle school. So probably about 4 years, 3 or 4 years. But yeah.
I don't know. I've been playing softball for a long time. Maybe like Casey, 7 or 6 years probably.
Yeah.
But I don't know, I just fell in love with the game.
Yeah. What do you each one of you maybe want to improve on the most? What's something that you'd like to really work on and improve?
Definitely slow ground balls. I'm not good at those. I like hard ground balls better than slow ones, so.
So for me, not dropping my hands and just taking my time in the field, like making a good throw. But yeah.
Mine would definitely be just positive self-talk. I feel like as a pitcher, I get in my head, especially whenever say I walk 2 batters in a row, I start to think I'm about to sell this win. But I really just have to think honestly, just pitch and it'll be okay.
Do each one of you want to continue to play as you go into high school?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yeah. What's your goal for the rest of this year?
One of my goals is to hit 100 strikeouts because I think I'm at 66 right now, so I have about 34 more, which is very achievable.
How many more games you got?
5?
5.
All right. That'd be pretty good. Good. Yeah. How about the rest of you? What's some goals you might?
So probably just continuing to have a good team bond, just continue to just come into every game with a strong mentality and just wanting to win, wanting to be there as a team. So that's for me.
My goals for the rest of the year is probably continue to hit good and just growing as being a leader and stuff like that. So hitting good and no more errors. No more errors on the rest of the season. No more errors.
Well, the big question here is how does Coach Stowe help y'all with your softball work?
So one thing I really like about Coach Stowe is in the game, he doesn't really talk to us or something. He always really cheers us up, and he puts a lot of responsibility on the 8th graders, continuing to being a leader because we're developing into young women, so we need to be a leader. And I just like that he kind of lets us do our own thing sometimes.
Very good.
Yeah, to bounce off what Emma Kate said, he just, even if we mess up or make a mistake, he always finds a way to make us better and cheer us up and not focus on what we did wrong, but from that mistake, making us better and just a better athlete and better person.
Yeah, pretty much. I've had many coaches that have just made us run whenever we make one error, but definitely Coach Stowe. Yeah, he likes to say that he chews our tail about an error or anything, but he really just teaches us how to be leaders, and especially not even just 8th graders. We have one 6th grader. Her name's Kenzie. She gets to play, and Coach Stowe gets onto her for every error, every strikeout, or anything that happens, he gets onto her. And it's not just like favoritism towards the 8th graders, because I know that's how some coaches make it seem like, that they're all like favoritize just the 8th graders or the older girls, but I know Coach Stowe, he's like never done that. I mean, obviously he puts a lot of responsibility on us, but I mean, he doesn't let that get to us.
Wonderful. Well, great job. Best of luck. What's your record right now going into this week?
5-1.
5-1. All right. Well, wonderful job, and I appreciate you being along with us, and hope you have a great rest of the season. And one more time, throw our names out there if you would.
My name's Emma Kate.
Alana.
And Casey.
Thank you all for being with us here on
Go Rebels!
School. Yeah.
Go Rebels!
All right, now joined by members of the Stevens County Middle School Rebels football team, and I'm going to let you introduce yourself and tell us the position you play, if you would.
My name is Gavin Kinney. I play offensive line.
My name is Caden Harbaugh. I play quarterback.
My name's Seth Fulbright. I play defensive line.
All right. Take us through the season a little bit. What's happened so far? I know it's early on in the season. You got an off week this week, but who wants to maybe talk about how the season has gone so far?
I will. Well, so far, our season's been good. We're 3-0 now, and about every game on offense, we average over 100 rushing yards. So, I mean, that's pretty good.
Yeah. And you like to run the ball as well, don't you?
Yes, sir.
How's the offense? You two guys are on the offense. Take us through how the offense has worked so far. You said that you're rushing well, so tell some other stuff.
We're doing good on offense. We need to work. We need to get some more work in, but we're doing fine right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just say it really evolves like around the line and stuff. As long as they do their job, then we'll get the ball all the way down the field and score. Help the team out.
And Seth, defensively, how's the defense working so far?
We're doing good, getting up to the ball, finding the ball, and we're turning the ball over a lot, so that's good.
Yeah. What's off to a 3-0 start, as you said? Take us through some of the goals for this year. What are your goals?
To win the championship and beat Elbert.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and just like make it to the playoffs, have a successful season.
Yeah. Take us through a little bit about the you got the regular season. So how does it work to make the playoffs, and then what? How does that?
Well, last game when we played Madison County, that qualified us to be in the playoffs, and when we beat Elbert, when we play them, and if we beat them, we're both tied for first place. So it would just really just secure us in the first place spot.
Mm-hmm. All right, very good. So and that Elbert game is coming up when?
Next Thursday.
Next Thursday. So a week from today that our program is airing, and should be a good one. That's going to be home or away?
Home.
Oh, okay. What? And you guys get good turnouts at ball games too. What are the fans being there? What does that mean to you when you?
It just feels great to have somebody supporting us from the community.
Yeah. How long all of you been playing football, and what are some personal goals you might have?
I've been playing for 4 years. I want to get stronger and faster so I can block for Caden and Peanut.
Mm-hmm.
My goals, I've been playing for about 7 years almost, and my goal is to just keep playing, make it to the league, and just do my thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been playing for 6 years, and my goal is just to find the ball almost every play, and just have the mindset to get the ball every time.
Yeah. All right. Well, I know it's been exciting. Tell us about your coach, Matt Miller. Has been doing it for quite a while. Pretty intense guy at times, right?
Yeah. He was very, very excited to be in the playoffs at number 1 and be 3-0 this year, since they haven't did it in about 3 years.
Yeah, that's good. So get back on that winning track, and I know that's something he's been pushing this year, and it's got to be exciting to do that. Do all of you want to move on and play in high school? Are you all 8th graders this year?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So is that something you like to do too? Continue football? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Anything else we can add about the football team this year? Anything you want to add?
No, not really.
All right. Well, y'all did a great job. Thank you so much, Gavin Kinney, Caden Harbin, and Seth Fulbright. Thank you for being with us from the Stevens County Middle School Rebels football team.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Now joined by the Stevens County Middle School Rebels cheerleaders, and introduce yourselves, if you would.
My name's Kennedy Hogan.
My name's Kirsten Keller.
My name is Wiley Thomas.
All right. So how long have you each been cheering?
I've been cheerleading since my 6th grade year.
6th grade year.
6th grade year.
What do you each like about cheering?
I just love showing like spirit to like throughout the school and all of that.
Cheering for everybody, especially our football team.
Just like being like the role models and being able to go and support our teams.
What's your goals when you're cheering, like say at a football game? What are you wanting to accomplish there?
I hope to make like the football team win and just show them spirit throughout the day.
I agree with that too.
I want to like make our crowd get happy for our team and help them support our team to win.
Yeah, you have pretty good crowds there at the football games, don't you?
Yes.
Yeah. What's some other things? Do you have any competitions or anything that you're involved in?
Yes, we have a competition on September the 28th.
September 28th. That's where?
Buford.
Buford.
Okay. How many other teams usually compete in those competitions?
It depends what group you're in. So if it's small division, then there'll be less teams. But if it's large, then sometimes it's more teams.
Mm-hmm. So you guys are the leaders of the cheering team as 8th graders, and you've been through these competitions a little bit. How can you use your leadership with the other cheerleaders?
I just try to like look down on the others and hopefully they'll look up on me.
I just guide them into like learning how to like deal with the team and like being supportive of others.
Hey, do you have anything you can say? That's okay. Okay, all right. Well, you got the rest of the year. What are some other things? You guys also cheer when you get into basketball and things like that too? Is that something that continues?
Yes.
So it's a year-long. It's pretty much a year-long season there for you.
Yes.
Yeah. How take us through a practice and how you get ready for each and every game in the season.
So basically like we warm up at the beginning and then we just go through like our routines, or if we are having like football practice, we'll practice all of our cheers and hope to get better at them.
Mm-hmm. What's something you can encourage maybe some younger people listening today that maybe think about being a cheerleader? What has cheerleading brought you, and how can you encourage them to do it?
I encourage them to practice a lot and stretch mostly, and just show people kindness.
I would say just like if you really want to do it, you have to put in the work and do your tumbling and work on stretches and just like being like nice to others. You have to be like spirit. You have to have good spirit.
Mm-hmm.
So basically I think that you just need to like have good practice in and like have good expectations for yourself.
Very good. Tell us about your coach and how she is with you and working with you.
Our head coach is Jessica Thomas, and she's a good coach. She does put in a lot of time on our team, and our assistant coach is Kalia Brothers. She does put a lot of time in our team, and we do appreciate them.
All right. Anybody else have anything to add about cheerleading today?
Go Rebels!
All right, very good. Oh, go Rebels in there. Thank you so much. All right, that's Kennedy, Kirsten, and Wiley. Thank you for being with us today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, now joined by two members from the Stevens County Middle School Chorus. Introduce yourselves and tell us a little about the chorus this year.
Hi, my name is Alyssa Scroggs, and this is
Caitlin Tucker.
We are a part of the SCMS chorus under new management of Susan Akridge.
This September, we'll be traveling to the elementary schools to perform a special called Freedom. It is a physical celebration of life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness.
This December, we will be performing the musical Jingle Bell Jukebox. It is a presentation of holiday hits with a little taste of the 50s. Bring your friends and family to enjoy the wonderful musical and meet Santa Claus. Be on the lookout for dates, times, and prices.
We have been working very hard and diligently to piece together Freedom and Jingle Bell Jukebox. We cannot wait to perform all these celebrations and bring the community together by doing it.
Very good. And how many members are in the chorus?
Oh, like
About
maybe 50 to 75.
Yeah. And working with Miss Akridge, how's that?
Oh, it's been super fun.
She's very energetic and nice.
Yes.
Yeah, she's always been enthusiastic. She's been doing it a long time, so that's a great thing. What are you talked a little bit about the different things you're doing. What's a goal for the chorus? What do you really want to accomplish?
A goal for chorus. A goal for us is just to perform a good show and for the community to come and support us, and so we can just show the community our talents and just bring the community together by doing it.
Yeah. What are some other interests that you two have in middle school? Some other things you like to do?
I like to play tennis and just hang out with my friends, and I don't know.
I like to hang out with my friends too. I like doing gym. There's a lot of fun things we do in there.
Yeah. All right. Anything else to add about? You're both 8th graders, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Anything else to add about middle school this year?
No, sure.
Do you want to continue in the chorus when you go to high school as well?
Yes.
All right. Very good. Well, thank you so much for being with us, Caitlin Tucker and Alyssa Scroggs. We appreciate it, and best of luck. And so your next program before you leave, what's going to be your program going to do?
So we have a Christmas one coming up called Jingle Bell Jukebox, and then we're also going to be going to the elementary schools to perform like a little holiday special called Freedom. It's about the USA. So
it's going to be a lot of fun. Yeah. All right. And it's Caitlin and Alyssa. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, now joined by the 5th grade academy here, and we have the principal, Joni Whitfield. And Joni, welcome back to WNEG Goes Back to School.
Thank you for having us.
Tell us about how 5th grade has gone so far this year.
5th grade is going awesome so far. We've got a great bunch of kids here with me, and they're going to tell you a little bit about how life has been so far at 5th grade academy. Let's begin, guys, by introducing yourself. If y'all want to pass the mic and tell us your first and last name.
Hello, my name is Everett Bragg.
My name is Lana Presley.
Hello, my name is Uriah Johnson.
Hello, my name is David Brady.
Hello, my name is Payson Sessoms.
Hello, my name is Charlie Kate Batchelor.
My name is Mariah Teasley.
My name is Kelly Caddy. My name is Sandy Nemery.
So a great group, and now they're going to tell you a little bit about 5th grade academy.
5th grade academy is really focused on reading this year. In addition to what we are reading in class, we are challenged to read 40 books in 180 days. So far I'm reading Harry Potter, and my favorite book is the Harry Potter series.
All right, very good.
We rotate science and social studies classes every 10 days. In science, we are learning about invertebrates. My favorite activity we have done in science is looking at animals and identifying if they're invertebrate or a vertebrate.
And what did you like about that?
I liked how we could see the animals and we could identify if they had a backbone because of if they had wings and a beak, they were and feathers, they were like a bird, and if they had dry scaly skin and no arms or legs, we could identify it as a snake or something.
But you liked it because you got to see real animals, right?
In social studies, we have been learning about cowboys and cattle shows. My favorite activity we have done so far is when we learned about the black cowboys. My favorite black cowboy of Texas was Nat Love.
Very good.
We are also learning a whole lot in math. We have been practicing place value with decimals. We do a lot of group work in math. I like this because in group work, you get to make new friends in group work, and you get to learn from your friends, and friends get to learn from you.
5th graders get to have 12 different connections classes this year. We have PE, fitness, weightlifting, champs, health, typing, careers, art, music, agriculture, robotics, chorus, and life skills. My favorite so far is PE because I really like it, and I think that it's really fun and it's important because it gets our heart beeping. Thank you.
And you also told me you liked agriculture, right?
Yes.
What did you like about agriculture?
I like learning about pollinators and getting to see different kinds of pollinators on gardens.
We all know exactly what we are supposed to do and how we need to act. We have behavior incentives for students that have 0 office referrals and have no missing work. Last Friday, we got to play laser tag. We also went to Big A to read with our book buddy, which was a really fun experience. We got to read with kindergartners, and we got to tell them about us and what we like to do.
Is that something you'd like to go back and do again? Go back and see your book buddy?
Yes.
Would it be the same?
All 5th graders get to participate in 4-H. We can also try out for the archery team. So far, my favorite thing about 5th grade is the activities we get to do.
We have lots of options for lunch every day. My lunch so far is pizza. It might be basic, but it is a classic.
Classic.
Yeah.
Our school is focused on Leader and Me. We have lessons every Wednesday that teach out how to live out these 7 habits. My favorite lesson so far was be proactive. Our teacher taught us about to make a situation better, you have to stay a water. But if you're a Coke, that means that you are having like a little explosion. That means you don't know how to calm yourself at that right time.
Very good. So you can always have the option of being a Coke or being a water, and it's best to be a water because we don't get shaken up and explode under pressure. What about the Synergize? Do y'all remember the activity for Synergize? Who wants to talk about that?
So when we did the activity for Synergize, we had the newspapers and we tried to make them stack up with our team or with our table, but we couldn't do it. But it because my table, everybody else was trying to do it, but my table, we weren't doing it. And then I realized we had to work together, and we started working together, and we got it. And it still fell though, but it got tall.
But it got tall. So we learned from Synergize that we work best by when we're working with other people and learning from others, right? Anybody else have anything you want to share about 5th grade?
It's the best grade ever.
Very good. All right. Well, a good group here, and thank you so much for the work you're doing in 5th grade. A great job there by the students. And we also have the school counselor, Taylor Massey, along with us. Taylor, welcome to our program.
Thank you for having me.
Tell us a little about 5th Grade Academy and some things you're working on here.
Absolutely. So as the school counselor, one of my roles is to provide counseling services to all of our students, which could look like individual counseling, small groups. I do classroom guidance lessons for all of our kiddos as well. We have lots of great programs that the community helps us with. So some of our students are a part of a program called Food to Kids, which is a program where every week our student takes home a food bag full of ready-to-prep meals. So that could look like little raviolis in a can or noodles and snacks and different kind of drinks. So just to get them through the weekend so that they can have something to eat. So that's a really great program that 5th Grade Academy has.
That is a wonderful program. So the 5th graders all participate in that, right?
Yes, they can. Every 5th grader does have an opportunity to participate in the Food to Kids program, but it's really on a needs basis.
Now you were talking about earlier about the community partners. Tell us about a little bit about that.
Yeah, so we at 5th Grade Academy, we love to partner with our community. I think getting the community involved with our kiddos is really important. So we do that through Food to Kids. We also have Chick-fil-A, who really supports 5th Grade Academy. They actually treat our Student of the Month lunch. So our students receive, a free Chick-fil-A meal during our little lunch celebration where they get a certificate and stuff. So we did that last year, and they said that they would be more than happy to do that again this year.
That's a good incentive for the students too, right?
Mm-hmm, absolutely.
Yeah, all right. Anything else to add?
No, I'm just really excited for the school year, and I think we're going to have another great year.
Very good. All right. The guidance counselor here, Taylor Massey. Thank you for being with us.
Thank you.
Joni will come back to you. Anything you can pass along we should share with the parents or anything as we move through the year, the rest of the year?
I just want to thank the parents and the community as well, just of their continued support for Fifth Grade Academy. I think it's one of those things you just have to experience it. Yes, we're in a big school, but we are still an elementary school within the big middle school. We're on a completely separate schedule, like the students talked about. All of our activities are catered just to the developmental needs of these fifth graders, and we've got an awesome time. We've got a great staff that they pour their heart and soul into doing what's best for these students, and together we are growing greatness.
Very good. Anything else to add?
I think we're good. We just, again, appreciate the support, and we look forward to finishing out this year strong.
Very good. All right, so that's going to wrap up our program today here as WNEG goes back to school with Stevens County Middle School and Fifth Grade Academy. Tomorrow we'll be at Stevens County High School. For WNEG goes back to school, I'm Phil Hobbs.